The gradual development of apathy towards spiritual matters is a significant sign of a spiritual attack that deserves deep exploration. Imagine a scenario where you were once deeply connected to your spiritual beliefs and practices. You found joy, purpose, and fulfillment in engaging with these aspects of your life. However, over time, you begin to feel a shift, a heaviness descends upon you, like a thick fog clouding your once enthusiastic heart. This metaphorical fog represents the apathy and disinterest that starts creeping into your spiritual life. It's not a sudden change but rather a slow and insidious process. You might notice yourself becoming less committed to your daily spiritual practices. Perhaps you find it challenging to maintain the same level of enthusiasm when sharing your wisdom and beliefs with others. Even your ability to stay disciplined in your spiritual routines starts to wane. Imagine evil as a cunning predator lurking in the shadows, waiting for an opportunity to strike. When it orchestrates feelings of lethargy and disinterest in spiritual matters, it's akin to a calculated move. This lethargy is not random, it's purposeful. Evil knows that by inducing this state, it can isolate individuals from the supportive and protective community of believers, just like a predator separating its prey from the safety of the flock. Why does evil go to such lengths? Because malevolent forces understand the profound impact of weakening your bond with the universe. When spiritual practices and beliefs are pushed to the sidelines of your life, your soul becomes more vulnerable, much like a ship adrift without its anchor in turbulent waters. Without a strong connection to the universe, individuals can feel lost, disconnected, and susceptible to negative influences. The ultimate goal of these malevolent forces is to diminish your spiritual strength. They recognize that each person, as chosen by the universe, holds immense potential to bring about positive change and make a difference in the world. By undermining your spiritual foundation, evil aims to limit this potential and prevent you from fulfilling your purpose. Therefore, vigilance becomes not just a virtue but a crucial shield against such insidious tactics. It's a call to protect and nurture your relationship with the universe zealously. This relationship serves as the foundation upon which your spiritual fortress is built, a stronghold that safeguards your beliefs, values, and connection to higher truths. By remaining vigilant and prioritizing your spiritual well-being, you strengthen your defenses against the subtle and not-so-subtle attacks designed to weaken your resolve and spiritual strength. Have you ever felt like life is conspiring to drain you of your resources? While it's normal to experience ups and downs in our financial well-being, there are times when these fluctuations might signify something deeper, a spiritual attack. It's as if unseen forces are orchestrating events to push you into a dilemma. Should you prioritize your faith and spiritual growth, or chase after worldly gains? These moments of conflict are not random. They are strategic tests designed to challenge your dedication and target your vulnerabilities. Evil operates like a skilled adversary, knowing exactly where to hit to destabilize your spiritual foundation. By creating financial instability or placing obstacles in your path, it aims to weaken your resolve and distance you from the universe's guiding light. When faced with such choices, it's crucial to recognize them as spiritual battles requiring divine intervention. As someone chosen by the universe, you possess the authority to overcome these challenges and emerge stronger. Your unwavering faith acts as a shield, guiding you through adversity and fortifying your spiritual strength. So, in times of financial strain or material temptation, remember that your connection with the universe is your source of resilience. By seeking guidance and staying true to your spiritual path, you can navigate these challenges and emerge spiritually empowered. Experiencing persistent physical fatigue, especially when it persists despite adequate rest, can be more than just a physical issue. It can be a subtle sign of a deeper spiritual struggle. It may seem disconnected from matters of the spirit at first glance, but this relentless exhaustion that leaves you drained and lethargic can have profound spiritual implications. Imagine feeling constantly tired, lacking the energy and motivation to engage in spiritual practices such as prayer and meditation, activities that once brought you solace and connection. This fatigue isn't merely about feeling sleepy or overworked. it's a state that can hinder your ability to nurture your spiritual well-being. Malevolent forces understand the power of physical fatigue as a tool to weaken your spiritual resolve. When you're constantly tired, your mind and body struggle to focus on matters of the spirit. This can create a vicious cycle where you become more susceptible to negative influences and find it harder to maintain your spiritual practices. It's crucial to recognize that spiritual attacks can manifest in various forms, including physical and mental fatigue. These attacks aim to disrupt your connection with the divine and erode your spiritual strength. By acknowledging these tactics and staying vigilant, you can take steps to protect your spiritual well-being, whether through seeking restorative practices, addressing underlying physical issues, or seeking support from spiritual mentors and guides. Don't underestimate the significance of persistent fatigue. It could be a subtle but crucial indicator of a deeper spiritual battle. A spiritual siege occurs and you consistently fail to muster the energy for spiritual practices. Evil can also orchestrate circumstances in your life that keep you overly busy, leaving you too drained to dedicate time to prayer or meditation. Remember that the universe is the eternal source of strength. Even when your physical body is fatigued, you can turn to the universe for renewal and vitality. As chosen by the universe, you have the ability to access the limitless energy of the universe to overcome these attacks and find spiritual rejuvenation. When you find yourself avoiding prayer or feeling a strong reluctance towards engaging in spiritual practices, it can be a significant signal that something is amiss in your spiritual journey. This aversion to prayer may not just be a random occurrence but could indicate that malevolent forces have managed to disrupt your spiritual connection and communion. In such moments, it's crucial to recognize the importance of rekindling and nurturing your relationship with the divine. Think of it as reigniting the flame of your spirituality that might have dimmed due to various life challenges or negative influences. Turning to prayer and leaning on the strength of the universe can be a powerful way to navigate through these spiritual struggles. Prayer is not just a ritual, it's a direct line of communication with the divine. Even when it feels burdensome or challenging to pray, persevering in this sacred practice can have profound effects. By persisting in prayer, you not only open yourself to divine guidance and support but also strengthen your inner defenses against the schemes and influences of adversaries or negative energies. It's like fortifying your spiritual armor and reconnecting with the source of spiritual nourishment and strength. Ultimately, viewing prayer as a transformative and empowering tool rather than a burden can help you regain clarity, peace, and spiritual vitality. It's a reminder that even in times of spiritual struggle, the path of fervent prayer can lead you back to a place of inner peace, alignment, and spiritual growth. There are moments in life when everything seems to plunge into chaos, and an overwhelming sense of confusion and helplessness envelopes you. As chosen by the universe, you are accustomed to a sense of clarity in divine direction that accompanies your spiritual journey. However, when you find yourself battling against a persistent fog of fear, anxiety, and confusion, this is an indication that you may be under a spiritual attack. The malevolent forces behind these attacks aim to disturb your connection with the universe and make you feel isolated and powerless. Your guiding and protective force is the divine, and these emotions should not be your primary focus. Evil often attempts to overwhelm your heart with concerns about the challenges and uncertainties in your life, diverting your attention from your spiritual path. It is in these times that you must remember the promise of the universe: it is with you at all times, and you do not need to succumb to fear and anxiety. By entrusting your concerns to the universe and staying attuned to its guidance, you can break free from the shackles of confusion and helplessness and reclaim your spiritual strength. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you thought you had overcome certain old habits or lifestyles, only to have them resurface unexpectedly in your spiritual journey? This experience can be deeply perplexing and disheartening, almost like taking a step backward after making significant progress in your spiritual growth. This phenomenon can sometimes be a sign of a spiritual attack, a subtle yet powerful indicator of malevolent forces at work. It's not merely a coincidence, rather, it's a deliberate attempt to weaken your spiritual resolve and hinder your progress. These forces aim to lure you back into patterns of behavior that you thought you had left behind. The quote, "The chains of habit are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken," encapsulates the insidious nature of old habits. Once reignited, they can exert a strong hold over your life, pulling you back into familiar but detrimental paths. Evil often capitalizes on vulnerabilities, tempting you through past behaviors or unhealthy relationships. Before you realize it, you may find yourself entangled again in patterns you had worked hard to break free from. However, it's crucial to hold on to hope in such situations. The universe, or the higher power you believe in, is always ready to offer mercy and support. By turning to your spiritual beliefs and seeking guidance, you can find the strength to overcome these challenges and break free from old habits once again. Remember that setbacks are not permanent defeats, they are opportunities for growth and renewal. With perseverance, self-awareness, and a connection to your spiritual principles, you can navigate through these challenges and continue progressing on your spiritual journey. Seek refuge in your faith and trust in the strength of the universe. Recognize that setbacks are not synonymous with defeat, they are opportunities for redemption and growth. By returning to the universe and seeking its guidance, you can break free from the chains of the past and emerge stronger on your path. Have you ever had dreams or visions that felt unsettling or filled with dark imagery, instead of being sources of guidance and inspiration? These experiences can be more than just random occurrences, they might be indicative of a spiritual attack. When your dreams and visions are tainted with fear, confusion, or darkness, it's like a warning sign from your subconscious that something is affecting your spiritual connection. Malevolent forces can use these disturbances to disrupt your harmony with the universe, instilling doubt and distancing you from the protective energies surrounding you. It's important to understand that the universe communicates with us through various means, including dreams and visions. These experiences are not meant to frighten or confuse us but to offer insights, guidance, and peace regarding our spiritual journey. When faced with disturbing or profane images in your dreams or visions, it's a call to take action. Instead of succumbing to fear, reclaim these experiences as opportunities for divine illumination and spiritual growth. By seeking guidance and protection from the universe, you can transform these challenges into moments of clarity and restoration. Turning to your faith and seeking the solid rock of the universe in times of adversity is key. It's a reminder that even in the face of spiritual attacks or unsettling experiences, you have the strength and support to overcome and continue on your path with renewed faith and resilience. Even if you have erred and returned to old habits, know that the universe accepts you as you are and is willing to free you from the oppression of adversaries. It's crucial to surround yourself with supportive friends and mentors who can guide you on your spiritual journey, especially during challenging times. These individuals can offer valuable insights, accountability, and encouragement as you strive to lead a righteous and spiritually fulfilling life. Consider seeking guidance from universal spiritual authorities or mentors who can provide wisdom and support based on their experience and knowledge. Having someone to turn to for advice and guidance can be instrumental in staying on the right path and overcoming spiritual obstacles. One aspect of spiritual growth involves taming our desires and impulses. Evil often preys on unchecked desires, leading us away from our spiritual values and goals. By focusing on spiritual development and self-discipline, we can avoid falling into traps set by malevolent forces and maintain a stronger connection with the universe. Recognizing and understanding the signs of a spiritual attack is essential, especially for those who feel chosen by the universe or deeply connected to spiritual principles. Vigilance is key in protecting oneself from negative influences and maintaining spiritual clarity. By remaining vigilant, seeking guidance from the universe through prayer or meditation, and actively nurturing your spiritual growth, you can navigate challenges posed by malevolent forces and continue progressing on your journey towards spiritual enlightenment and fulfillment. It's a journey that requires dedication, self-awareness, and a steadfast commitment to spiritual values, but the rewards of inner peace and spiritual strength are invaluable.